This is a physics model which is showing how eddy currents can be used for rotation purpose. Means use of eddy currents which can be used for rotation of some metallic parts. Now the setup is like this. This is a 220 volt supply. 220 volt supply. This is given to a transformer. This transformer is of 230 volt by 12 volt. Means primary side is 230 volt and AC, and secondary side is 12 volt, 0 volt and 12 volt. Of course 6 volt taps are also there, but they are not being used in this circuit. Now the circuit is like this. There are actually 3 coils. This is coil 1, which is having 500 turns of copper wire. This copper wire is of 23 SWG. 500 turns of copper wire. It is turned over this rod. This rod is of 12 millimeter diameter. Now this is coil 1, and then coil 2 is this one. This is coil 2. This is again 500 turns on the same type of rod of 12 millimeter diameter, and this is 500 turns again. Now these two are connected in series, and they are in one side of the is between 12 and 0 of the transformer, and similarly the other side between another 12 and 0 there is another coil. This is coil 3. This is of 350 turns, and the resistance is 3.5 ohm. Actually this is a thinner wire. This SWG is 26 or 27, and 350 turns of coil is given here. So this way these 3 coils are made, and the 2 coils, coil 1 and coil 3, they are placed side by side, and coil 2 is on this side. So the circuit diagram will be like this, which I can show in the chart. Here you can see this is the 220 volt supply, 230 volt supply here. Then this is an indicator, and then after this is a transformer 230 volt by 12. So in one part there are 2 coils between 0 and 12. There are 2 coils in series, coil 1 and coil 2. Coil 1 is a 500 turns, coil 2 is 500 turns, and coil 3, this one, this is 350 turns, and this is in other part of the transformer, secondary of the transformer. Now this way this coil 1 and coil 3 are placed side by side. Coil 3 is kept apart, and in front of this I will put an aluminum disc. So the purpose of these 3 coils is like this, that the currents in these 2 coils will not be in the 2 circuits will not be in the same phase. There will be some lagging. There will be some phase difference between the currents in this circuit and this circuit. Now this is a plastic jar which I am putting over here, and I will fill it up with water only. This is plain water. So this is plain water. There is nothing else over here. Now before that rotation of the aluminum disc, which I will show, first I will start this circuit and I will show how these three coils are getting magnetized. So once I switch on the 225 volt side of the transformer, so you can see this coil 1, it is getting magnetized. Coil 2, this one is also getting magnetized, and coil 3, it is also getting magnetized. So I have switched it off. Now these two magnetic fields, they are having some phase difference, so they will produce some eddy current, which I will show now. This is the plastic jar, it is having water. So on this water I will float this aluminum disc. This is aluminum bowl. So within this there is a small plastic container on which I will put a globe just for decoration. So this bowl is free to rotate now because it is floating on water. Now I'll put the globe over here. So it is free to rotate over here. So now if I start the circuit, let us see what happens. So the rotation starts. So what is happening is, there are these two coils, they are having currents in it, and they are producing magnetic fields. Now magnetic field of this coil and magnetic field of this coil, they are not in same phase. There is a difference in phase. So magnetic field of this, which is also alternating in nature, it is creating an eddy current in the aluminum bowl surface, and similarly this coil is also creating an eddy current in this surface. Now these two eddy currents are not in the same phase, and eddy currents of one is interacting with the magnetic field of the other. So this way there is an interaction between the eddy currents and magnetic field, and ultimately an average torque, a rotating torque is being generated, and this torque is rotating the aluminum bowl. So it will go on rotate continuously till the power is on. So when I switch off the power, the rotation stops. So once again if I start, the rotation starts. Thus it is showing how eddy currents can be used to rotate an aluminum disc or a metallic disc. So the effect of eddy currents, if they are having a phase lag or phase difference, then we can easily create a rotating torque, and it will continue to rotate till the magnetic fluxes are kept on.